In this short video, we'll show you the key steps in installing a Cemintel Territory Cavity Wall system. Once the plumb frame is prepared, the first step is to install the starter strip. Find the lowest point of the flashing and measure up 26 mm from this point. 16 mm is the overhang of the board when it sits on the starter strip. The first row of boards needs to be positioned to clear the flashings by 10 mm, or in the case where you're working from ground level, to whatever minimum height your local building regulations specify. Screw the starter strip level along the whole length of the strip to every stud, usually 450 or 600 mm centres. Because each panel sits on top of the other, any errors in setting the level on the first wall panel will be compounded through each layer. It is therefore absolutely critical to ensure the starter strip is fitted 100% level, ready to accept the first panel. The next step is to install the external corners. Installing the preformed corner requires care. Each corner piece matches the panel's design. It has the same groove at the bottom and tongue at the top. Ensure your studs are a minimum 90 mm on both sides of the corner to accommodate the corner clip and horizontal panel clip. Slide your first corner piece down your corner and over the starter strip. Then insert the narrower corner clip on each side and screw to the stud. It is important to ensure that each corner piece is square on both sides. If the corners are not square, pack out the clips. To add the next corner piece, just slide it on top so that it sits firmly on the clips. Secure another set of clips to the top, ensuring squareness by packing out as required. Once you have these installed, it is time to add the double flange Galvalume steel control joint spacer. This slides right in behind the corner piece. It only needs to be attached to the frame at a couple of points so it doesn't fall down or move. It operates as a 10 mm spacer between columns of wall panels, as well as a surface for the caulking to sit on. The aluminium corner option is the most straightforward to install. When cutting to length, remember to deduct the height measurement of the eaves trim. Cut and notch out for fitting over the starter strip. To maintain the 15 mm cavity, first tack green spaces on each side of the corner stud. Allow a small amount of breathing room at the top. Fix the eave corner piece. Then, ensuring the corner trim is level, nail it through the spacer to your frame. From here, you will see that the wall panel just fits into the corners channel and then slides down over the starter strip. Fix green spacers above and below window and door openings and below eaves to maintain the 15 mm cavity where clips cannot be fixed. When cutting panels, it is important that any cut edges are sealed with Cemintel's recommended edge sealer to protect against any moisture entering the panels. Place your first wall panel over your starter strip and slide into place. Screw horizontal panel clips to every stud, or 450mm centres. It is likely you'll have issues with the squareness of the frame. Pack out the affected clips to ensure a uniform fixing plane. We recommend you consult your local building surveyor regarding appropriate materials for packing. As we prepare to finish off the top panel, first attach the green spacer strips to ensure we maintain the 15mm cavity. Slide eaves trim into the eaves corner piece. Cut the top panel 10mm shorter than the height inside of the eaves trim to allow lifting of the final panel and dropping into place. Mark the position of the studs to identify fastening points. Next, pre-drill your nail holes to ensure the panels don't split or that the nails don't bend. Now, nail the studs using the Cemintel supplied face fix nails. To finish off the installation, caulk all the control joints with a supplied colour-matched sealant. First, apply masking tape to each side of the joint and at the base. Then, paint the edges of the panels with the primer. This helps the sealant adhere to the panels. Wait at least 30 minutes but no more than 6 hours to apply the sealant. Smooth off the finish, removing excess sealant. Carefully remove masking tape in accordance with manufacturer's instructions. Finishing the job now simply requires a wipe down with a damp cloth and touching up of exposed nail heads with matching touch-up paint.